All right. Do you see me? Do you hear me? Here I am. I'm your host, Tor Parsons. This is my co-host, Jollibee the Durian, and I may or may not be streaming right now. Is the audio off? All right. Time to play tech support with Tor. I can't see the chat. It says it just has a corporate Memphis cartoon monkey and says something went wrong where the chat is supposed to be. So I'm going to go find this stream. Assuming that I'm successfully streaming right now, I am going to go look up this stream and yes, is there a stream currently going on? Yes, there is. Okay, all right, we're good. There's a chat. We are so back. Tor's back. Jollibee's back. We are so back. All right, here we go. All right, there is a little bit of a delay, but that's happened every time I've done a stream before, and it's always resolved itself. You good, Jollibee? You good? Jollibee is perched on his customary duct tape roll. Here we go. Yes, you are on the new channel. Yes. All right. Good. That's what I intended. The new channel is for stuff like this. The new channel is for like live streams, for my Railfan podcast with Casey from Railfan Junction, for interviews, for fun ephemeral stuff that isn't important enough, I feel like, for a full Tours Cabinet episode, but is just fun stuff I want to put out into the world. I am outside right now at my fiancée London's parents' house in East Tennessee. I'm outside of Morristown, Tennessee here, and I am outdoors because I'm going to try some surströmming. Famously one of the stinkiest foods in the world. Apparently it even eclipses durian. But similarly to durian, apparently it tastes a lot better than it smells. It is this Swedish, fermented herring, I think. Surströmming means sour herring. I have heard that the taste is fine, but the smell is like an outhouse. Or I've also heard that the smell is just indescribable. So I'm very curious. Yes, I don't want to, it is a shame that I have to say this so early in the stream, but for the sake of honesty, I have to confess that I'm actually not sure I will be eating surströmming in this stream. I said, I advertised the stream that way, but okay, this box sent to me by a fan in Sweden, Lena Holst, thank you so much. I got this box, and it's got a U.S. Customs declaration on it, taped to the outside of the box, that lists a bunch of fun, weird Scandinavian foods, but does not list surströmming. So I hope that there is actually a can of surströmming in this box, because I will be very disappointed if not. Because that's the whole reason that I'm outside here doing this stream. I didn't want to stink up London's parents' lovely house. You might see London a little later. She's in town getting something with her friend Marisol. You might see London and Marisol on the stream later. But let's get down to this. I really hope that there is surströmming in here and that it's just not included in the customs declaration, so that it could be snuck into the U.S., because the U.S. is pretty anal about food safety in just ways that don't really make sense. A lot of things seem to be verboten with the FDA just because they are seen as gross. I think haggis. For some non-obvious reason, haggis is illegal in the U.S. Does not fit FDA guidelines. You can't bring haggis into the U. Yes, this is an intrepid box of surströmming because, like, it was sent back at one point. I think it got sent back to Sweden. Oh, okay. Have we frozen up? Has the stream frozen up? Because I'm also watching the stream at this point. Okay, I have like 20 viewers. That's okay. I did a test stream to see if the second channel, see if OBS was sufficiently connected to the second channel. Did I? Oh, whoa, wait. Oh, shit. Do you see the stream? Okay. I think I'm buffering. I think I am buffering. Yes, I think it's buffering and dropping frames. Could be my internet connection. No, it is mine. No, it's mine. Yeah, it's buffering and he's looping. Okay. Oh, this sucks, but, we'll find some way to deal with it, I assume. Oh, man. Okay, I don't know. Let me see. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Stream status poor. Stream settings, yeah. Maybe outside here. Tor, tell everyone in the house to get off the internet, says someone in the chat. Yes. Why don't I... Oh, if I try to change... Yeah, if I try to switch the Wi-Fi, it'll drop the stream entirely. But... Yeah, audio... Jim says, audio's still good. Many dropped frames. I would really love to... I mean, when else am I gonna get the chance to eat this? I could move inside considering that I don't actually think there's surströmming in here, but I don't know if I'd want to risk it. Yeah, 1 frame a second. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, thank you all for being my tech support. Has the stream... Okay, well, now it's saying stream health is excellent, so let's just proceed and pray. Who are you praying to? Put in the chat. I've done many an episode about weird religious phenomena. Who is your Tor's Cabinet personal god? Who of the many people who have presented as messiahs and divine entities in Tor's Cabinet episodes, who would you like to worship? All right, because if we have lots of people praying to the many household spirits of Tor's Cabinet, I can hope that this will get going. All right, time to open this thing. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Yeah. All right. But yeah, this box had one hell of a story. It was like, yeah, it was sent back to Sweden at one point. That might be why the surströmming is not in here. It might have had to be, it looks like it had to be repackaged at some point along the way. It was sent back to Sweden and then resent, and by the time, it was sent to my New York address, but didn't get there, I don't think, and then I was like, I'm going to be in Tennessee for a while in the spring, so send it to Tennessee, and so it ended up in Tennessee, and then I had it in London's parents' minivan for a while, and then the minivan got smashed just last Friday, not last Friday, like a week and a half ago. At the moment, like an hour before the Hitchcock episode came out, I was rear-ended. I was driving the minivan. I was just going into Morristown. London and I, and a car ahead of us braked hard at an intersection, and I tried to pull to a stop as fast as I could, successfully did not hit the car ahead of me, and then a truck towing a boat, which couldn't stop in time, slammed into the end of the minivan at full speed. I have photos. I have photos on the Discord if you want to see them. And yeah, like the whole back half of the car was obliterated, but amazingly, the box containing the surströmming was safe. Yeah. God came through for some of us. It was, but yeah, London and I were both totally unscathed. We were like, mentally shaken up. We were like showered with broken glass, but auto glass these days like doesn't really shatter into sharp shards. It's like chemically treated so that it shatters into hexagons, and so it was not painful. No, there was absolutely no injury, not for us, not for anyone else involved, not for the poor driver of the truck towing the boat. Like, yeah, he couldn't stop in time, and now he's, and yes, he should have been aware of that and keeping his distance, but he was a guy just about my age, and the situation sucks the most for him. Alright. Suggestion, stream health. This stream's current bitrate is higher than the recommended bitrate. Okay. Let me do that. Alright, we are back. Yeah, we seem to be back to back to be in decent condition. Can you lower the frame rate? Tor just invites us to your house to watch. That way we can watch it 1 frame per plonk second. Hell yeah. Alright. Yes, tempered glass, says Jim. That's the stuff. Thank you, Jim. Yeah. Stream settings, bitrate, stream latency, normal latency, low latency. Alright. No. I'm gonna deal with it. Whatever. It seems to be okay. I'd worship democracy manifest that, yes. Thank you. Alright, so let's begin our archaeological dig into the box that may or may not contain surströmming. Alright, first we have discovered some paper and some packing peanuts. And alright. First we have Turkish paper. I wish that I spoke Scandinavian, which, I'm sorry Scandinavians, that is one language. Norwegian, Swedish, Danish, they're all close enough, they're like barely more different than like American and British English. Scandinavian is one language. I wish that I did, because like I have Scandinavian roots myself. How do you think I got the name Tor? But I don't. I am guessing that the Turkish pepper, I'm guessing that this means Turkish pepper. It is advertising itself as spicy, so pepper. I don't know. I could be wrong about the Turkish part. No, they're not mutually intelligible, says someone. I thought they were. Except Finnish. Says Jim. Well, yes, of course. Finnish is its own thing. Is this like... Oh, it's licorice. Okay. It's interesting. It's pepper, and it's not spicy yet. I'm sure that it will become spicy. Yeah. When I went to Finland about a year ago with Kinley, who composed the music for Tor's Cabinet, which, by the way, there is still a Tor's Cabinet episode in my vaults that I filmed while I was there that I've just never gotten around in the year since to fixing up and releasing. It's an interesting one. I'm looking forward to it, but I still don't know when it'll be out. Alright. When I went there, I tried salmiakki, which is the salted licorice stuff. It tastes like eating tires. Alright. Yeah. So no, I was completely wrong about not just the Turkish part, but the pepper part as well. It is not peppery. It is not spicy even. It's just strong licorice. It's just... Yes, it's hard candy. And it's crunchy, hard candy that is licorice flavored. And it's, should I be rating these out of 10? I would not go out of my way to buy this stuff, but it is not unbearable. 6 out of 10. All right. Polly original. This, man, I am. It would be fun if I'm completely wrong about this, but this just looks like ordinary candy. Oh yeah, no. It says, with a taste of chocolate, Arack, A-R-R-A-C-K, butter, toffee, and vanilla. So yeah, this just looks like ordinary, yeah, some kind of candy. I mean, butter toffee, that sounds good. I should, I'm not gonna try this now. I'm gonna see what else is in this. Let's see what else is in this box. It smells like Nutella. Yeah, I bet this is going to be good and not weird enough. This is going to be a palate cleanser after the actually bad stuff. Okay, this is Fanta. This is just European Fanta, which has actual orange juice in it. Sure, whatever. Why not? Okay. I'm the person who's mere world Clement. Oh, hi. Hello. Yes, I know who you are. All right. No, they're not. Yes. You're the person who said that the Scandinavian languages are not mutually intelligible, which I swear, like, my Scandinavian relatives have told me they are. But maybe they're mutually intelligible in the sense that, like, the English of today is mutually intelligible with the English of Geoffrey Chaucer. Like, it's not, or is it? Like, it's the same language. Most people today could not read the Canterbury Tales in its original language, but if you then have the gloss of it next to you in common English today, like, you can draw connections between each word, and you're like, yeah, okay, no, this is English. Thy drasty rhyming is not worth a turd. My favorite line in the Canterbury Tales. There's a point where there's like a self-insert of Chaucer, the author, who is asked to recite a poem, and the poem that he steps forward and recites is like intended to be deliberately bad. Like, the reader at the time of Chaucer reading that is supposed to think like, man, that sucked. and the narrator says exactly that. It says, thy drasty rhyming is not worth a turd. Because people have always been people. Okay, this is... Man, okay, this is fun. Is Jollibee chroma key this time, asks Jim. I thought I saw the table jiggle, and not him. No. Jollibee is here. Hello, friends. Yep, Jollibee's here. The rest of the curiosities are not, because I don't have them. Or like the Romance languages in Latin, says Jim. Yeah, there's this fun thing called Interlingua that is like a pan-Romance language. That, like, anyone who speaks French, Spanish, Portuguese, Italian, can read Interlingua. It's not Latin. Latin is... this is very much its own thing that is more different from any currently spoken Romance language than they are from each other. Like Latin has a case-ending system, and I don't think any of the Romance languages today do. I know Romanian has 3 grammatical genders, which I think Latin did. Like French, Spanish, Portuguese, Italian have just male and female, and then Romanian, as I think Latin does, also has a neuter. Yeah, Romanian still does have case endings. That's cool. I mean, I don't know if that's what you're saying, but that is very cool. I wish that I spoke a language with case endings. I sort of understand how they're supposed to work, but I would like to actually use them. Yeah, so this, all right, time for me to stop tangenting, and look at, this is like soup mix. Yeah, this is like tomato soup mix, I think. Or, wait, pomegranate? Are these, yeah, okay. I think these are pomegranates. So this is pomegranate soup mix. Is that, or like persimmon soup? Whatever a nypon is, N-Y-P-O-N. Oh yes, and then ingredients are here. I'm looking at the ingredients. Socker, S-O-C-K-E-R, which I think means sugar. I don't know. I'm gonna guess that means sugar. Nypon, N-Y-P-O-N. That is the fruit or vegetable that this is mostly made from. That thing. I think those are pomegranates. And yeah, so this is soup mix. All right, I mean, maybe I'll do another live stream where I cook this up. Okay. Well, I am increasingly hopeful that there will be surströmming in here, because I don't remember seeing soup mix on the customs declaration either. Oh, look at this. What is this gonna be? A slice of deep dish pizza? Oh, this is very cute. Thank you, Lena, so much for all of this. I don't think this is going to be a food item, actually. Is it? Oh, yes. Okay, I remember. Yep. Yeah, Lena told me. Well, oh my God. Okay. Yes, she told me that she was making a Mjolnir hammer for me, so that this can not just be Tor's Cabinet of Curiosities, this is now Thor's Cabinet of Curiosities, but she did not tell me there's a Jollibee on it. Love that. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much. This is, I don't know, I say this is my favorite piece of fan art I've ever seen pretty often when people show me fan art, but this, I mean, nobody's ever made a Mjolnir hammer for me. So this is a treasured possession. Thank you so much. This is so cool. Oh, this is so much fun. Yes, Nightbun is rose hip. Rose hip. That's it. Okay, yes, I'm just looking at the chat now. Yeah, that's what these are. That's what these things are. Rose hips. That's good, huh? Rose hip soup. Yeah, I should try to make that. All right, where do I put this? All right, this is going to be displayed in the background. This is going to be on camera in all of my upcoming episodes. Speaking of, this is just random other announcement. I'm not actually putting out the big alternate history that has been much delayed this week. On Friday, there will be a Patreon exclusive episode. It's going to be about the Mormons' attempt at making an alphabet of their own back in the early days of the settlement of Utah. And I pivoted to working on that one because I just, after my break, after the accident, and after I felt a little burnt out for a few days, felt like I was sort of running to standstill, I was like, I don't want to work on that. Now that I'm back to work, I don't want to work on that massive episode. At the moment, I want to work on this fun little one about the Mormons. So that's going to be out on Patreon on Friday this week, and then on the main YouTube channel the next Friday, and then on Patreon the next Friday. Then there will be the first half of the two-part alternate history. What's the premise of the upcoming alt history episode? It's Gerald Ford won in 1976, so from then on, he loses to a Democrat in 1980, and every president from there onward is flipped. The Democrats, whenever the Democrats were president in our timeline, Republicans are president in that timeline, and vice versa. It is not a realistic scenario, but are any of my alt histories realistic scenarios? It's an internally consistent world. It's not one that could really have happened, because I tried to make every president like the closest figure of the opposite party who is the opposite of, or more like opposite party equivalent of the president who was president in our timeline, which didn't end up with a very realistic string of presidents, but I had to then had to mess with history to create a historical timeline that would have led to all of these people being president. It's sort of it's silly. It's like the thumbnail is going to show an Uno reverse card, because it's basically like, yeah, I played an Uno reverse card on the last 50 years of American history. Like everything, like a lot of the same things or similar things happen, but with like the opposite political valence. All right, what else we got? Holy shit, evil Obama. I want you to guess who the Republican equivalent of Obama is. He was a big deal in like Republican politics under Obama's presidency, was considered a serious candidate for president, got called the next Reagan, which was high praise in those days by some conservative commentator of the time, but someone who's completely forgotten now. Condoleezza Rice. No, very close. That is a good one. Lots of moving parts in a premise like that. Oh my god, boy are there ever. I do the thing I'm most proud of in the upcoming alt-his is that, yes, there are lots of moving parts and there are things that you don't think are going anywhere and then like 40 minutes later come back and you've entirely forgotten about that plot line. Oh, the ketchup toothpaste? Is this stuff? No. This is neither ketchup nor toothpaste. It looks like toothpaste, but this I know about and have had. This is good. You can get this stuff at the Swedish food shop downstairs at any IKEA location. I would go to the IKEA in Portland growing up. Like my family, we're one of the families that goes to IKEA just for fun. IKEA's fun. And yeah, we would get Scandinavian foods here. This is cod roe paste. This is fish eggs as a spread that you can spread on toast. And I saw this was on the customs declaration. And so I brought out some bread to spread it on. This is good stuff. Like it's not for everyone, but it's like it is the sort of, fills the cultural niche of a salty thing that you spread on bread. It's like Vegemite in Australia. I've never been to Australia, but I have had Vegemite, and it's good. I'm a Vegemite defender. So if you like Vegemite, you will like this. I know a lot of people don't. That's sort of the point of Vegemite. Yeah, and in Britain they have Marmite. Marmite's the same, more or less the same stuff, I think. And Marmite even uses love it or hate it as their motto, I think. So this is one of those love it or hate it things. I like it. Huntsville just got an IKEA, but now everyone says it isn't a real IKEA. Yes, I tweeted a while ago that, and this is still the way I think about it, that the way I define what is a city versus what is a town is if it has an IKEA, and I think that's a pretty good metric. Although if Huntsville, Alabama, I assume, has an IKEA, then that, even if it quote isn't a real IKEA, whatever that means, isn't big enough, that casts a little bit of doubt on it, because I don't think Nashville has an IKEA. And that's a hole, because Nashville is definitely a city. But yeah, most of the people who were calling BS on my claim when I tweeted it, made a viral tweet a few months ago about that, most of the people calling BS on that were defining cities by city limits rather than metro area. They were like, no, there's an IKEA in Round Rock, Texas. Round Rock, Texas isn't a major city. Like, no shit, it's part of Austin. If you live in Round Rock, Texas, if it says Round Rock, Texas on your address and you vote for the mayor of Round Rock, Texas, you live in Austin. Am I breaking up again? Is the stream fucked up again? No. Stream is healthy. Stream health is excellent. Just got a message that says stream health is excellent. Okay. That's supposed to be stored in the fridge, so be careful. This stuff, yes. The nefarious Emeryville. Someone, yes. Yes, precisely. Yes, exactly. The Bay Area, like, I definitely would say the Bay Area is a special case because you definitely don't live in San Francisco. Like, San Francisco is the hub of that area, but you definitely Hi! Oh, London's here! Hi, London! Hey, come over here! Thank you, yeah. London's gonna come say hello. London just came back in here. Oh yeah, someone presumably talking about Round Rock, Texas, says back in the day it was separated from Austin by farms. Yes, but the IKEA there, yeah, but now that Austin has expanded, there's an IKEA there, and it is the. By the way, I don't know why I'm using that as an example. I've never actually been to Austin.
I love you so
I love you so much.
You're
you want to try some of this? This is cod roe paste. It's like cod eggs as a paste. You spread it on toast. I'm about to spread it on some toast.
Is it delayed? Is the internet okay?
It's a little bit janky. We were having trouble before, but tell us in the chat if it's any good, because I am pretty sure that the stream quality is fine now. But yes, it was breaking up before.
This is so cool, Tor. You're amazing. I love you so much. And have you tried?
Yes, Marisol's here.
Oh yes, This is my best friend Marisol, who is perfect and amazing and the bestest ever, and also loves Tor. And yes, we love Tor. We love y'all. You guys are awesome. And I don't know what to say because Tor is the mastermind of YouTube. But I'm happy to be here. Wait, do you have a Fanta? Okay, good. They sent you a Fanta.
Yes, they sent me a Fanta.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, audio is 100%, video is touch and go. That's what I was expecting. Yeah, next time I do a live stream, I will.
Oh no,
I don't know where I'll be.
No.
Yeah. People are.
Wait.
It's not the best quality in the world. I can set up maybe I should set up a Starlink here because we're gonna be here for a while. I did say I was going to do that, but the Wi-Fi turned out to be good enough for me to do most things in a reasonable amount of time.
Amazing. Wait,
just
what is that?
I guess not live streaming. This is cod roe paste. This is fish eggs. No. This is not
whenever this is done.
Oh yeah, of course.
For dinner, we'll pick you up. Okay.
Yes, I actually have dinner. Yes. I love you.
Okay, enjoy, guys. Thank you so much for supporting Tor.
Let's see him test this bite.
Oh yeah, wait.
Yeah. It's good, but I know I've had this stuff before.
What is that beautiful mallet?
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. The person who sent this sent me a Mjolnir. This is now Thor's Cabinet of Curiosities as well.
Oh my gosh! Wait, this is so cool. And the Jollibee.
I love it.
You guys are the best. Tor, I love you so much. Okay, enjoy. We're gonna go get ready. Wait, I love you so much, baby.
I love you so much. I wonder if I can. I wonder if the quality of this is going to be any better when you watch it in the future. Because either way, you can just enjoy it as a podcast. Yeah, the inconsistent quality adds charm. Yes, it does. I mean, that's sort of the point of Tor's Cabinet of Curiosities is that it feels like it's recorded with a potato, but to an extent, like the stylistic suck can only go so far before it becomes an actual suck. This stream is teaching me one thing, and that is not to stream outside. Yeah, it's going to suck if there turns out to not be surströmming in here, so there was no reason for me to be outside. It's a beautiful evening. I'm having a good time, but maybe I should have been up in London in my room where I usually film. And probably elsewhere too. There's probably specialty food shops that'll sell it to you, but the one place that I'm sure you can find this is at the Swedish foods counter downstairs at IKEA. All right, this stream that I am watching seems to have stopped. Seems to be buffering and buffering and buffering. Oh no! Now it's working or something. Anyone else lose it entirely? I did. I just did. But it seems to be okay. Now it's saying, all right, we are in another Yes, we're in another part where it's bottoming out. This is a good test stream for being in Tennessee. I don't know exactly how long I'll be in Tennessee. I'll be back in New York briefly soon. But yeah, London needs to be back with her family and her old friends sometimes. So I'm here, and I'm happy to have East Tennessee as my second or third home, I guess. Home for me will always be Oregon, and I'll be back in Oregon within a couple years, at tops. But yeah, I had never been to the South at all before meeting London, and she's opened another whole frontier for me. Jollibee is blocking the signal. Yes. We'll just... Speaking of, I do have that salmon roe. Yeah. All right. Now I need to keep on digging back into the... Oh, there's at least one more item. Yeah, I just want to establish... Okay, yeah. All right, Like Lewis and Clark disproving the existence of the Northwest Passage, I am now pretty confident that there is no surströmming in that box. Damn it! So I'm going to have to go to Sweden and try some. I mean, I want to go to the Nordic countries anyway. I've only been to Finland, and Finland is super cool. I love Finland, but that box is checked, and I don't have ancestry from Finland myself, whereas I have ancestry from Sweden and Norway. And this is this says mjölkchoklad on it, which means milk chocolate, I assume. It would surprise me very much if it meant like balsamic vinegar. So I just have the candies, things that are not gross or weird by any stretch of the imagination left to try. All right. Gonna be back in Nashville anytime soon? Asks one person. Yeah, probably. Don't have concrete plans, but definitely at some point in the next few months. Yeah. Denmark is fucking sick. Yeah. I want to go. Yeah, I want to go to Denmark. The surströmming is not blowing in the wind. I want to go to Iceland. To someone, yeah. Oh, that's so high on my list. I've stopped in Iceland on my way to France on Icelandair, because Icelandair flies non-stop to Portland from Reykjavik, and not a lot of European airlines do it. It's a super cheap, super easy way to cross the Atlantic from... Yeah, Icelandair flies to a bunch of, second-tier U.S. cities. I think it flies to Nashville as well. So if I do a Europe trip while I'm based here in Tennessee, then might be able to leave a few days in Iceland on one end. I like to go to Iceland. I want to try hakarl, says someone. Yeah. I don't know this for sure. I think hakarl, which is fermented shark. Hakarl is shark blubber. A blubber of a Greenland shark, which I feel morally icky about eating because they live for so long. The suckers live 700 years. And the Icelanders just catch them and make their blubber into the most disgusting food in existence. If you come across lists of the most disgusting foods out there, surströmming, it's high on the list, but I think by general consensus, the most awful staple food in the world is hakarl, the fermented Icelandic shark blubber. Apparently, I think it might be prepared and fermented in a similar way to surströmming, because I've heard descriptions of their smell that sound similar. They smell like an unattended outhouse. But surströmming has the saving grace. Most people who have personal experience of trying surströmming, I have not gotten there yet. Apparently, it tastes a lot better than it smells. Like, it tastes very different from how it smells, and is apparently not that bad. But Hakal does not have that saving grace. I think it was Anthony Bourdain who compared Hakal to chewing a urine-soaked mattress. Alright, this candy is good. The poly, yeah, it's like basically like chocolate-covered marshmallows. It's chocolate, it's chewy. I am happy, I am healthy, I'm a human being. Yeah. Okay, a little water bottle. Addressing the chat. Perkele! Perkele! Is the stream health still saying poor? Yes, yes it is. Alright, alright. Well, if the stream was in good condition, I would want to stay on and talk about fun stuff. I was thinking of talking about these books. I have two separate people that I sort of know, wouldn't really call like friends or family friends, but are like acquaintances, people who know me. One, a former member of the Sacramento City Council who knows my grandmother, and one, my high school economics teacher. Both wrote self-published books, like self-published fictional novels that are bad but tastefully bad, and both seem to have predicted the future in some way. Like, despite the, like, neither of them are good writers, but their books that they both wrote in like the late 2010s are, seem to have weirdly predicted specific events of the 2020s very well. It's just, strange coincidences. That is much too silly and personal and speculative to do a full Tour's Cabinet episode about, but I was thinking of talking about that a little in this live stream. But considering that nobody can watch this live stream, considering that the quality of this stream is what it is, I think I'll have to relegate that to a later live stream once I have actually figured out how to do this shit here, or am not here. Whichever comes first. Every frame a photograph. Precisely. Alright. Well. Alright, I'm going to be enjoying some cod roe paste. And thank you all so much. Have a great day, and I'm sorry that I didn't get to try surströmming. When I do, there will be another live stream. Thank you, Lena, for all the food, and, of course, for the hammer. Tor, Jollibee, and Thor.